Everybody, welcome to another episode of Mike Marino live from my mother's basement and on ddvradio.com every Thursday night at 8 o'clock on the East Coast and 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Right now, I'm sitting backstage at the world-famous Laugh Factory. This one happens to be in the Tropicana Casino, Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm in the green room with my fellow entertainers. Over my right shoulder, the legend himself. There he is. This guy won't let anybody on his talk show. Anybody. And he shouldn't, because he's the biggest of the best. But since we're friends for 30-some-odd years, he says, you know what, Mike? Okay, I'll sit here and be on your show. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Wheels Parise. One of the funniest guys alive. Check him out. That's what friends are for. Look at us. After all these years, we're both wearing glasses.
And if we were in New York right now, we could do the same friggin' thing right now, anywhere. Doesn't matter where.
Right. So we're backstage at the world-famous Laugh Factory. This is the green room. And this green room absolutely is painted green. And don't forget, while we're broadcasting, our other fellow entertainer, comedian from Long Island, New York, Marco Asante.
No, Long Island.
Where you from?
Queens.
From Queens, New York, right next to Long Island. You got to get it right. Here's Marco Asante. He's in the refrigerator. He's getting his water because he's getting ready to go on. Marco's going on first. Got 3 Italians from the East Coast in tonight's show. How much better could you possibly want your show? Look at Marco. He ran. Look, he's got to get ready. He's all in a panic. The show ain't going to start for another 20 minutes. There he is down there. So that's Marco Asante. He's going to be opening up the show. He's all a little nervous right now. He got a little bit of a reprimand backstage because, you know, sometimes when you're the host of the show, you got to know exactly how to introduce the acts. And, you know, you got to have that specific thing. So when a guy like Michael Wheels Parise is getting ready to go on stage, he's in the green room, and you're the opening act, and you're on stage, you got to be articulate, you got to be accurate, and you got to get that credit just right, because we're doing this too long.
Exactly. Got to put you get a good head trip. You know what I mean? You got to get into my. I got to get into my head. He's got to get into his head before we go on. And ego fuels the business when it comes to that.
Right, yeah.
That's what we got. We got to know who we are so we can make you fucking laugh.
Yeah. And, you know, we've been doing this so long that our critique was to say, hey, listen, man, we're your buddies. How do you not know who we are?
Yeah.
You could just say anything you want, clown around, fuck up the whole thing. But it's so genuine because we know each other that, you know, it's fine, you know? Yeah. Look, we're getting a nice little hello from Tracy Sheldon. Tracy's an actress. She's actually in Florida. Thank you for saying hello, Tracy. Nice to see you.
How are you, Tracy?
And there's my personal assistant, my publicist, my social media girl, and the producer of Marino 2016, Tatiana Blue Shell. There she is saying hello. We're backstage, Tatiana. She's actually in the audience right now with her family who flew in to see the show and hang around with Tatiana and watch the show. So, really good. And look at this. It's Victor Parise, ladies and gentlemen.
My brother,
that's your brother. What's up, Victor?
He lives here. He's waiting. He should be coming down, hanging out.
Yeah, you think he would come to the show? Hey, Tatiana, how we
here.
doing? Tatiana, like, she's great. She's a great producer.
Fantastic.
Phenomenal social media, casting director, agent, actor, you name it. And her husband,
you know
of
what's
course.
weird about that? Marino said the exact same thing about you, Tatiana, without the camera on.
Without the camera on, yeah. And there's Victor. Victor, why don't you come see the show? I guess you've been seeing it too much. Look at him. He's coming tomorrow. All right, he's coming tomorrow night. Bring the pizza. There's Debbie. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Say hello to Michael Wheels Parise.
How are you, Deb?
He looks like Vic. Vic who? Vic who, Debbie? Who looks like Vic? Victor. Oh, he looks like Victor. Well, he looks like Victor because they're brothers.
We're brothers. Like,
yeah.
You know.
I look like my brother. His name is Paul.
You do look like Paul.
Howdy. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Thanks for writing into the show. Everybody, you're watching Mike Marino live from my mother's basement with my favorite comedian, entertainer, and good friend, Michael Wheels Parise, who is on the show tonight. And Marco's on the show tonight, but he's all nervous. There he is. There he is. Look at Marco. He's in the legendary Tropicana green room of the Laugh Factory. He's in front of all those famous posters. There he is, Marco. Come on. So he's not saying too much now because he's going to go on stage first. But when he's done, we ain't going to be able to shut him up. He's going to want to go downstairs. He's going to want to eat in the commissary. He keeps hitting my shoulder that holds the camera. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? It's nice to see you. Thank you for writing into the show. Mike Marino live from my mother's basement. But the show travels. We're never really always in my mother's basement in New Jersey. I wish I was. I wish I was in my mother's basement right now having some nice spaghetti and meatballs with my friend Mike, my family. But we're on tour right now. We're in Las Vegas, although Mike does live here in Vegas, and Marco lives in California. I have a place in California. Are you looking at the wall, ladies and gentlemen? Would you look at the Laugh Factory wall? All the legendary entertainers that have passed through this place. Hey, Bert Fox, how you doing? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good time in New Jersey. If you're in New Jersey right now, that means you're up late, because it's 8:30 here. And look at this wall. If you can see on this wall, all these albums are from legendary comedians from a long time ago. Look at that. Robin Williams, and of course Sam Kinison. You see Steve Martin, all great. Bob Newhart. I mean, legendary Jerry Lewis, guys from back in the day. It's a great green room. It's a legendary place to be. And of course, one more time, Marco Asante, phenomenal comedian. He's going to go out there on stage and have some fun. And then this is why this is so rare if you're watching the show. Mike here, Michael Wheels Parise, he's a headliner. He's a nationally known headliner. But somebody somehow said, hey, Mike, Marino's coming into town. Would you like to be on the show? And because he's my buddy, he says, well, okay, yeah, I'll go. So instead of saying he's the featured act tonight, he's a special guest, which means he's a heavyweight. He's an unbelievable comedian. He's a powerhouse. So for a guy like me, because I love and trust him and I know what he does, I'm like, great, put him on the show. But if he really wanted to, like Mayweather fighting McGregor, he could knock me out.
No, you're
before he could knock me out before I even get to the stage.
Powerhouse. Mike the powerhouse.
We're both powerhouses.
You'd be watching him right now if you didn't fucking know that.
Yeah.
Why are you tuning in?
Why are you tuning in, right? But
why are you tuning in?
Quite honestly, you don't get to see this type of power in the show when there's two powerful entertainers lining up like that, because the other one wouldn't want to be on the same show with the other one. But since we're good friends and we know how to have a lot of fun, and he'll go easy on me. He's not going to blow the room away and keep on going. No, this is a very difficult thing to do.
If another comedian right now had to go in between you and I, like somehow be a part of that, like go after you, after me, it would be like you might as well
a disaster.
Jump off the roof. You'll accomplish more.
Right. You know, it's really great, and it's a great feeling too. And I actually am entertained by him. So I go in the room and I watch the show. I sit there laughing, and if he does a bunch of new stuff, I and then we talk in the green room about what he might have said and what did I think, and then he'll write a joke for me. I might do something for him, and it's a really great feeling. So you people are actually getting to see the real behind the scenes of comedians getting ready to perform. The audience is walking in there right now. People all primed. They're getting their seats. They got their tickets. They're getting their drinks. The wait staff is making sure everybody's comfortable. Then, of course, Marco Asante is going to go on stage really big, hey, and start the show. And then Wheels will go on stage, and he's going to go nice, not going to hurt me. And he's going to put me on a new pedestal. Then I go, and away we're done. And then we come back in the green room and we smoke some pot.
Like idiots.
Yeah. But am I allowed to say this?
What?
He'll smoke before he goes on stage.
100%.
I can't. I want to. I really want to. I want to get baked.
I smoked on the way here. In my car. I'm high right now.
See, because in California, well, no, we're in Vegas.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas now, marijuana smoking is legal. It's recreational now.
Anybody can smoke. You can walk in to get you 21 years old, no, like you're buying a beer.
You can get stoned right now in Vegas, drive up and down the strip, and nobody knows nothing.
It almost takes the fun out of it.
Look at your brother. He's right. Nice.
He's a big pothead, my brother.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is the older brother, younger brother, Victor?
Older brother, big pothead.
Nice to see you, Victor. I can't wait to meet you. Well, see you again. I've met you several times.
I smoked my first joint with my brother, Victor. That's my first one ever when I was a kid, younger.
I'm being entertained right now. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. You're watching two funny guys. Keep on watching Mike Marino live on YouTube. You'll see me and Wheels. We're in a TV series called Marino 2016. It's very, very funny. He plays the something of the interior. I forgot what it was. The interior designer of the White House, which makes no sense whatsoever, but it's hilarious. And when you don't make sense, that's when you bring funny to the world.
Exactly.
And that's what we do. We make people laugh at make-believe. Kind of make-believe.
Makes sense.
This isn't make-believe. This is my marijuana stick.
Right.
And I'm going to have that. But I'm going to wait for my first show to be over. Then I do this, and then I do the second show.
Completely remember everything. Forget all about it.
I got to be careful, though. See, he's got the skill. He can do that. I can't. If I smoked enough of this, I would do his act.
That'd be fun, though.
That'd be hilarious. We swap acts. We've been performing together for so long.
Giovanni.
Evangle.
I go do G.I. Giovanni tonight. That's my favorite bit.
It's good, isn't it? Thank you, man. Thank you.
Makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Mel, how you doing? Nadia, how you doing? Say hello to me and Michael Wheels Parise. Nice to see you. She likes the Family Feud joke. He's a big fan of this G.I. Giovanni joke that I've been doing. An Italian should be running for president. Well, listen, you guys, you can make it happen because we could do Marino 2020. Right now, we're taking the series from Marino 2016. We're going to be calling it Hey Marino, and hopefully we're going to get picked up on Netflix or some TV show. But the fans can actually help us do it. I need millions and millions and millions of more fans, so spread the word. Make America Italian again, folks. You don't know nothing. You didn't see nothing. You don't say nothing. Keep watching Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Mike Marino Live on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. What else is there? Instagram, Twitter. You could tweet me. Look, you're awesome. Go for president 2020.
Nice.
Look, could you imagine I was president of the United States and this is the vice president, right? We got a problem. He comes in, we sit down, we talk about it, and what do? We tell Marco to get a couple of guys in the car, drive down, and take care of the problem.
Nice and easy.
And we sit here and we smoke pot.
Make sure you get the envelope on the way home.
And you get the envelope on the way home. Hey, what happened? Oh, I don't know. But it's over.
That's it.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Right.
That's nothing you can do.
Tell your friends, Barbara, we're going to do it. I want to thank everybody for always tuning in and watching Mike Marino Live from my mother's basement. Special shout out to Luca Palenka, one of our fellow entertainers. He's a fantastic guy, great guy. His wife is also very, very funny. He's not writing right now because I'm doing this on the fan page. But Tammy Pascatelli, great comedian. Mel, it's nice to see you. Get the bat, Mel. Make sure you got a bat in your car. Keep it. Tell the officer it's for you're on the remedial team of a softball game. But that's it. Don't ever say protection. I want to thank all the listeners at ddvradio.com for tuning in to Mike Marino Live from my mother's basement every Thursday night at 8 o'clock and every on the East Coast and every Thursday night at 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Keep on listening. ddvradio.com's got a lot of great shows. You can listen to Uncle Floyd. We love Uncle Floyd. The Uncle Floyd Show, The Wise Guy Show, even Reverend Bob Levy has his show. Right now we're getting ready to go live here at the Laugh Factory in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the Tropicana. I can hear they're starting the music. Watch, I'll show you what it looks like. We are backstage, and the opening act is getting ready to go on stage. We know because it's on the television. See that? They're going to make an announcement to shut off your cell phones. There's no talking during the show. You know what's really sucks about they got to make that announcement? Why do you got to be told? How do you not know? You know, what kind of an asshole are you? You don't know to come into a show and shut up and watch the show. Turn on your phone. They're going to announce all the great shows that you could get to see here. I know Mike is going to be performing here again with the legend himself, Andrew Dice Clay. When's your next performance here with Dice?
I think sometime in October. I'm not sure the exact date.
Sometime in October, you come and see Wheels when he's on stage with Dice, the original comedy crew from back in the day. Where are you originally from?
Long Island.
That's why I said Marco was from Long Island. He's from Long Island. Marco's from Queens. I'm from New Jersey. 3 Italian comedians from the East Coast on one stage.
That's right.
I mean, come on. It's like death-defying.
It's all the same. Jersey, New York. All of these are separated by water. Same place.
That's hilarious. We're separated by water.
If it wasn't for the water, it'd be one big road. They just call it whatever they want to call it.
Yeah. Hey, Matt, how you doing, man? We're trying not to eat too much while we're here. We're backstage in the green room. There's a lot of candy. There's a lot of potato chips and pretzels so far. I haven't had any. But after I smoke this joint, I'm probably going to eat the whole barrel.
We call Marino 420.
Marino 420. Marino 420.
That's it. That's the next. After the first show, it'll be from Marino 2020 to Marino 420.
So listen, folks, I got to get going. We want to shout out to everybody out in Texas right now. We feel really, really bad. We do. All the comedians right now are going to start chatting about how we're going to get together and do some kind of a big fundraiser and send some money, clothes, food,
Absolutely.
and anything we can down to the people in Texas. This is a heartfelt shout out. We feel really, really bad. Being from New Jersey, me and my family survived the storm that we had, Sandy, Superstorm Sandy, and it was great to see all the volunteers that came down to help us out, people who helped us clean up the houses, clean up the roadways, and so on, and give us money, and especially the hometown heroes, who I'm part of, the hometown heroes, raising money to help people who have been devastated by, let's say, the storm. So everybody in Texas, if you're watching, if you're listening, we're thinking about you, we're worried about you, we're praying about you, and really hoping the whole Joel Osteen church is going to open up and let everybody go. Oh, it opened?
It opened up.
All right, so let everybody go in there and hug each other, be nice to each other.
Forget about politics. Who cares?
Yeah.
Now it's time to help people.
This is about being human now, so my heartfelt shout out to everybody in Texas, and once we're done, once everything's all over and said and done, you're going to see a lot of entertainers around the world stepping up, trying to help out. So once again, thank you very much, everybody, for watching this show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of my good friend, Michael Wheels Parise, who's the best comedian, great friend in the whole entire world, great entertainer.
Ditto, Mikey.
With ditto. And remember, make America Italian again. And you remember what I always tell you, don't take no shit from nobody. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.